In the weeks and often months leading up to the play, a lot of what the director does is really just spend time with the play. I read it over and over again. I listen to how it is unfolding in the movie in my head, and I start taking those images and those ideas and translating them into what could literally be done on stage. Then I start working with the designers, particularly the set designer, to create the world of the play.
First week, it's just kind of getting to know one another. Part of a rehearsal process is getting comfortable with your cast members, certainly, but also with your director, and kind of getting on the same page with respect to language and vision, and just getting it on its feet and stumbling through.
The actors walk around on a taped out version of the set on the floor with fake furniture, and we start feeling our way through the physical life of the play. And from there, we keep honing and going through each scene. And then by the last couple of days in the rehearsal room before we move into the theater, we're having run-throughs of the play.
I think that the role of the director is to envision the play and then make it manifest. I mean, I think they have to do it all the way from paper, from script. They have to be able to see what it should be and then be open to all those other people that are their collaborators.
The role of the director is to make us good, to make us look good. Actually, it's a really difficult play in terms of its entire tonality, the way it works, the way it drives emotionally. There's no way an actor would know if something was coming across a certain way. You would need that director to guide that sensibility. And of course, that would be shaping the entire piece.
If you just pull yourself away from him by a step, okay, so that you're like, no, I'm performing even more now.
Okay.
Just after the first comment, you say, Linda, sit down, and then you say, oh, the French love to stare. Just take a step down to perform for these French people.
These French people are here, and here too. Can we use these guys here? Okay,
totally.
okay, Lisa.
Take another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Linda, sit down.
Let them stare. The French love to stare. Everyone knows that.
Really?
Each actor is very different. Some actors operate from a completely instinctual place, that they don't even exactly know why they're reading the lines in that way. They just follow their guts. Some actors are very cerebral, and they have spent time analyzing the text and figuring out exactly what the character's motivations are. Some actors are kind of a combo.
I'm always married in a play. I'm always either the husband or the cad or the this or the that, but I'm always in some kind of relationship. And inevitably, you have to believe that I am in love with that person. And that's always the most difficult thing, because that's a chemistry thing, that's fate. In this case, what was great was coming in and meeting the two actresses that I'm supposed to be involved with, and knowing full well that I could work with them. We can do this, we can make this work, we can make it look really good. And that's a good thing, because sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And then you're really acting.
They've called my bluff. One applies to these writers' colonies claiming a desperate need for time to write, time to be alone, untethered from the world's random, rampant noise. God, the thought of that! How delicious.
I love Abby. She's really sort of confident and sassy. It's kind of fun to play somebody that's that sure of herself. It's nice.
Do people use you
What?
to get to your wife? Her book is so remarkable. It grabbed me from page 1. His name was Simon. He was from Soweto. He invited me to a party.
She'd be honored that you're quoting her.
And so lovely. So poised and articulate, her face plastered hither and yon.
The flavor of the month, she would say.
No. She's the real deal.
Well, when I first read fiction, what was the relationship between the husband and wife, and the potholes that their 20-year marriage hit, and how they recover.
The major thing is Tracy's smart. That's the most important thing. On top of the intelligence, you've got the ability to understand actors' demeanors, actors' approaches, actors' rhythms, and not waste any time lecturing or not wasting any time with ego.
You know, do you want to go back to your stand-up, Abby? I can't deal with it.
Sure.
And it would be better if it was like kind of right in this middle plane. so that you're not kind of right at the curtain, you're just a step down from the curtain.
Okay.
Just getting to the story saves a lot of time. It earns a lot of trust.
I like how open Tracy is. It really does feel like a collaboration. Not that she doesn't have strong opinions about certain things and how they should happen. And when she kind of makes a discovery, she'll say, yeah, that, and not this. But she allows for kind of an openness.
Well, this is the last day that we're in this rehearsal room. And I think we're at a place where we're now ready to move out of here and follow Tracy into the theater, into the space, watch her work, and put all the pieces together. That to me is, it's an exciting time, and I'm looking forward to it, because I know we're all kind of waiting for all the design elements to get together. I love this play when I read it. I love the play the 30th time I read it. I worked on this play for the last 2.5 weeks, and I am very excited about taking it where it needs to go next.
One of the great things about fiction is that it's a mystery, it's a puzzle. You keep gathering the pieces through the course of the evening, and by the end of the play, you put the final puzzle piece in, and the picture becomes clear. And Stephen Dietz purposely makes the puzzle pieces random, so you really keep thinking you understand where the play is going, and then he keeps throwing you a curveball, and your expectations are changed, and you're surprised. That's one of the things I really liked about the play, was every time I thought I knew where the play was going, he surprised me.
For tickets or more information, call 431-CITY or visit citytheatercompany.org.